In this video, we will explore the factors that contribute to the development of an elite athlete. Are athletes genetically born with the traits to achieve greatness, or is talent nurtured by training and hard work in a specific sport? Within research, it is believed that the attainment of elite performance is a result of both genetic and training factors. The extent to which component contributes the most is a question that many researchers have attempted to answer. So, let's start by trying to define what innate talent means. In 1998, Howe, Davidson and Sloboda selected 5 criteria to define innate talent. 1. Innate talent is partly genetically transmitted. 2. There can be early indications of talent, allowing trained individuals to identify talent at an early age. 3. Early indications of talent can provide a prediction for who is likely to excel. 4. Only few individuals are talented. And 5. Talent is relative to the specific domain. In relation to the attainment of talent, many believe it comes down to the genetic inheritance. Feldman, in 1988, insisted that talent cannot be acquired, it must be possessed, innately, by child prodigies. He stated that the child must possess talent, and it must be very powerful. Feldman also believed that these child prodigies have exceptional pre-tuning to an existing domain that countless others have spent time and energy refining. Similarly, Eysenck and Barrett in 1993 claimed that a strong genetic basis underlines all the variables associated with giftedness. In Eysenck's later work in 1995, insisted that the existence of genetically transferred talents is necessary but not sufficient for the emergence of a genius. In terms of elite performance in sport, genetic influence is believed to be an important factor. Elite performance is a polygenic trait. This means that it is determined by multiple genes. There are multiple genes that determine 4 intrinsic traits contributing to elite performance phenotypes. These are sex, height, skeletal muscle properties, and VO2 max. The biological sex of a person is a key predictor of the absolute levels of athletic performance. Tucker and Collins in 2010, during an analysis of world record performances in track and road running events, found that the best males outperform the best females by between 9 and 14%. The height of a person is determined by both environmental factors such as nutrition and by genetics. Studies have highlighted that height is highly inheritable, with 80% of its variance being controlled by multiple genes. The influence of height on sports performance varies between specific sports. For example, sports such as basketball, netball and volleyball, height is a prerequisite for success. However, for endurance runners, increased body size and structure may be disadvantageous, according to Tucker and Collins in 2012. In terms of elite sporting performance being nurtured, Ericsson and colleagues in 1993 believed that performance is constrained not by innate or genetic factors, but by engagement in deliberate practice in a specific domain, and training during optimal periods of development. It has been proposed that training is both sufficient and necessary to attain deliberate performance. Practice is viewed as effective because it selectively activates dormant genes that are constrained within all healthy individuals' DNA. This theory was further developed, proposing a specific volume of 10,000 hours of training accumulated over approximately 10 years of participating in structured practice and involvement in a certain activity to achieve expert levels of performance. The influential study that led to the development of the model was conducted with violinists. The findings were that the subjective skill level of violinists were associated with an accumulation of training during the first 20 years of their lives. The expert performance had trained over 10,000 hours by the age of 20. Contrastingly, violinists judged to be good or average had achieved 7,800 hours and 4,600 hours of accumulated training. As a result, Ericsson concluded that there was a complete correspondence between the skill level of the group and their average accumulation of practice time alone with the violin. Looking at studies into sport, they reveal that elite athletes rarely complete 10,000 hours before reaching international levels of performance, according to Baker, Côté and Deakin in 2005. As an example, international level wrestlers, field hockey players and footballers accumulated only 6,000, 4,000 and 5,000 hours of training respectively. So, let's conclude. It is plausible to believe that both genetics and training play an important role in the attainment of talent and elite performance in sports. Training can help athletes realize their genetic potential. Training can help maximize the likelihood of achieving a specific performance level. However, there may be a genetically controlled ceiling in specific sports where certain genetic makeups give obvious advantages. However, for now, the question remains, is it nature or is it nurture, and which most determines the elite level potential of an athlete?